Imagine this. You're sitting across from her, and she's looking at you like you're the only person in the room. Not because you're the loudest, the richest, or the most handsome, but because you've unlocked something in her that no one else has. Sounds like a dream, right? Well, what if I told you it's not about luck, fate, or even grand gestures? It's about strategy. And no, I'm not talking about playing games or pretending to be someone you're not. I'm talking about real, actionable ways to make her fall in love with you, ways that most men don't even think about. So, if you're ready to stop guessing and start knowing what works, keep watching. Because by the end of this video, you'll have 5 powerful, rare, and surprisingly simple strategies that will make her see you in a whole new light. Let's dive in. All right, let's get one thing straight. Women don't fall in love with men who just listen. They fall in love with men who understand. And the key to understanding her isn't just nodding along, it's about being emotionally curious. Here's what I mean. Most men ask surface-level questions like, "How was your day?" or "What do you do for work?" But here's the secret. She's heard those 1,000 times. What she really wants is for someone to dig deeper. Ask her things like, "What's something you're secretly proud of but never talk about?" Or, "What's a dream you've put on hold and why?" These questions don't just show that you care. They show that you're interested in who she is, not just what she does. And when you do this, you're not just another guy. You're the guy who gets her. Pro tip: pay attention to her emotional cues. If she lights up when talking about something, don't just move on. Dive deeper. That's where the magic happens. Here's a truth bomb. Women are constantly bombarded with opinions, expectations, and judgments. From social media to societal pressures, it's exhausting. What she craves is a safe space, a place where she can be herself without fear of being judged or criticized. So, how do you become that safe space? Start by being her biggest cheerleader, not her critic. If she shares something vulnerable, don't try to fix it or downplay it. Just listen and validate her feelings. Say things like, "That sounds really tough, but I admire how you're handling it." Or, "I love how passionate you are about this." And here's the kicker: be consistent. Don't just do this in the beginning to win her over. Make it a habit. When she knows she can always come to you without fear of judgment, you'll become irreplaceable in her life. Now let's talk about something most men overlook: micro moments. These are small, seemingly insignificant moments that create a deep sense of connection. Think of them as emotional breadcrumbs that lead her straight to you. For example, instead of just saying, "Good morning," send her a text like, "I hope your day is as amazing as you are." Or, when you're together, notice the little things, like how she takes her coffee or her favorite song, and bring them up later. It shows you're paying attention. Another powerful micro moment? Touch. And no, I'm not talking about anything inappropriate. A gentle touch on the arm when she's laughing, or a quick squeeze of her hand when she's sharing something important, can create a spark of connection that lingers long after the moment is gone. The key here is subtlety. These moments should feel natural, not forced. When done right, they'll make her feel seen, valued, and deeply connected to you. Let's get real for a second. Most men think they need to be strong, stoic, and in control to win a woman's heart. But here's the truth. Nothing is more attractive than a man who's secure enough to be vulnerable. I'm not saying you should pour out your life story on the first date, but don't be afraid to show her your human side. Share a story about a time you failed and what you learned from it. Admit when you're wrong. Let her see that you're not perfect, and that's okay. Why does this work? Because vulnerability creates trust, and trust is the foundation of love. When she sees that you're not hiding behind a mask, she'll feel safe to let her guard down too. And that's when real connection happens. Finally, here's the big one. Be the man who inspires her. Not by being perfect, but by being someone she admires. What does that look like? It means having goals and passions that excite you. It means being kind, not because you want something in return, but because it's who you are. It means standing up for what you believe in, even when it's hard. When she sees you living with purpose and integrity, she'll not only respect you, she'll want to be a part of your journey. And that's the kind of love that lasts. So, there you have it. 5 powerful ways to make her fall in love with you. But remember, this isn't about changing who you are. It's about becoming the best version of yourself. And when you do that, the right woman won't just fall in love with you, she'll stay in love with you. Now, it's your turn. Take these strategies, put them into action, and watch how everything changes. Because when you show up as the man she's been waiting for, she won't just notice. She'll never let you go.